When will we learn to love?
Hi there, welcome to day 5 on the song descriptions for the Viewfinder album, and we're on to When Will We Learn. Now this song was written, I estimate, somewhere between 1995 and 1996. I wrote a lot of songs in that period. It was when me and my wife Ket moved back up to Yorkshire, and I decamped to essentially the cottage that we lived in for a couple of years up there, and I did nothing but write at this particular point. I wrote songs pretty much endlessly, and this was my experimentation period. This is when I was learning where my parameters were and how I could stretch myself and what other styles of music I could try. Some of it was very successful, some of it was a complete disaster. But I've always felt quite compelled by acoustic music and by simple songs, as you know. I've explained this many times. And I think When Will We Learn is a good example of that simple approach. I actually took the middle 8 chord progression from Womankind, which I've used a number of times because I've always liked that the feel of the way that those chords work, and I just developed those few chords. And as with a lot of my songs, it's yet another example of my protest song style that I have. And you know, the When Will We Learn, you know, I just thought it was a great phrase to then follow it with a statement. So, you know, obviously if you read the lyrics, when will we learn to love unconditional? When will we learn more tenderness? When will we learn to feel when things are real? So it's a questioning song. It's trying to understand and ask that question, those questions that have been asked for eons about the human condition. How, you know, we can all sit around talking about, oh, it's terrible, you know, we're so sympathetic to this, we're so sympathetic to that, but really then we just go about our daily lives and nothing changes, you know. And to the point where the next time something dreadful happens, we're just asking the same questions again. And so I was sort of, I guess, proffering this idea that when are we ever going to learn from our mistakes? When is the human race ever going to take notice of the past and learn from it? I mean, we just experienced something incredibly damaging, in my opinion, with the Trump presidency, and how the commentary of that throughout those last 4 years was, how can we let this happen? How come the rise of the right wing in America is being allowed to happen when America fought on the side of what we regarded as the righteous to defeat one of the worst right-wing conspiracies or juntas, if you like, through the Second World War. You know, it doesn't seem that people have forgotten those things. It doesn't seem to be useful as information. So really, this song is talking about that and offering out this kind of, really, it's a statement. You know, when are we going to learn from these terrible mistakes that we make and make the world a better place? Yes, it's aspirational, of course it is, but I don't care. I think we have to keep asking these questions over and over again until hopefully somebody listens, namely ourselves.
When will we close our